The eyes of the boxing world are focusing sharply on the sports capital, Las Vegas. And here at its Romanesque shrine, Caesar's Palace, excitement and anticipation are already overflowing as we build up to the richest ever fight. It's the $100 million encounter that is being billed the super fight between Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard for the middleweight championship of the world. Sugar Ray Leonard attempting the most challenging comeback in boxing history against the master of the middleweights. Marvin Hagler, bred as a fighter in the streets of Newark, New Jersey, has had to battle for recognition. But going 11 years without defeat and holding on to the middleweight crown for almost 7 years through 12 successful defenses has ensured his immortality. His earnings before this fight, $25 million. Here he's guaranteed $12 million, but with a share of the TV and closed circuit revenue, that could soar to $25 million. Sugar Ray Leonard is the golden boy of the ring. From a middle-class Maryland background, he moved ahead smoothly and with complete assurance. Olympic gold in 1976, his first welterweight world title in '79. In 1981, he won the WBA junior middleweight crown, and in '82 became the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. His earnings so far, $43 million. Here he's guaranteed $11 million. So it's hardly surprising that this is being heralded as the most anticipated boxing match in recent memory. They've been trying to make it for years. Now it is a reality. And I can tell you over here, they are certainly giving it the treatment.
12 times, he has successfully defended his crown. But his next victory might be the sweetest of them all. He has won Olympic gold and 2 world championships. Now, he will attempt the greatest comeback in boxing history. It's fury versus finesse. War has been declared.
Well, it's that kind of sales pitch that has ensured a sellout crowd of 15,000 people in this outdoor arena here at Caesar's Palace. The rich customers are paying $750 for ringside seats, but on the black market, they're going for $3,000. As far as an audience for television and closed circuit around the world, that's estimated to be nearly 500 million. But now let's take a closer look at the two gladiators, and first the flamboyant showman, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Well, I haven't seen this outside of an Ali fight. Nobody does it. Oh, what do you know about this? It's almost like a film script. If they put this in a Rocky film, nobody would believe it. What a great turnaround this has been, and what a great fight. And Hearns is really struggling for dear life now. The referee poised, isn't he? It looks as though he might dive in and not wait for a knockdown. We'll see. Not fighting back now, Hearns. And it's all over. Davey Pearl says that's enough. I suppose a compassionate act.
Then Leonard's world was turned upside down. Whilst preparing for another title defense, an eye injury meant surgery was necessary to repair a detached retina. Retirement followed 6 months later. But in '84, he was back in the ring against a fringe contender, Kevin Howard, and suffered his first ever knockdown. Finally, he got it together, and with a more typical Leonard flourish, won it. But he was far from convincing.
And the fight is over.
If I didn't feel it tonight, I never will feel it, and I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to take a chance now. I just felt that it's not there. I know if it wasn't there tonight, it never will be. There's no sense in me taking any further chances.
This fight is not what you saw in 1984, because that wasn't a challenge. I won't come back, but I'll fight Marvin. And I honestly mean that. This is not a career for me. This is one fight. This is a dream that's become a reality.
Well, the reality after 3 years of inactivity is a date with one of the most destructive forces ever seen in the ring, marvelous Marvin Hagler. His fearsome power was never more evident than in the defense 2 years ago against Thomas Hearns. It was a war that turned out to be a massacre. The first round was one of the most punishing in boxing history. Hagler sustained a cut eye, but by the end of the round, the omens were clear. It took the champion just 2 more rounds to totally destroy Hearns, and that victory was the major breakthrough in recognition for Hagler. His last defence, 13 months ago, was against John the Beast Mugabe, who some thought might end the champion's 5-year reign. It was certainly one of Hagler's toughest title fights, but despite a cut eye, he ultimately tamed the Beast and won it in 11 rounds. He was still the king of the middleweights.
Boxing is in my blood. I walk it, talk it, sleep it, act it, try not to look it, but you know, the money is not that important to me. I think it's something personal, probably just between Ray and I. And behind him being such a phony of trying to be a friend and then challenging you, it really don't leave no taste in my mouth, and it shows me that he really don't have the class that I really thought that he had. That's one of the reasons why I'm planning on punishing him.
This morning's weigh-in attracted unparalleled media attention. It was a packed sports pavilion that welcomed the fighters after they'd been subjected to a final physical and eye examination. Sugar Ray Leonard was the first to take the stage, led in by Angelo Dundee, to a somewhat mixed reception. Then came the champion, marvellous Marvin Hagler, who received a wild welcome.
Sugar Ray Leonard weighs in at 158 pounds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the scale, from Brockton, Massachusetts, the middleweight champion of the world, marvelous Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler weighs in at 158 1/2 pounds.
So just a half-pound advantage for the champion. Let's talk to the men that are going to be so close to the action. First of all, Angelo Dundee, who has guided and motivated so many super champions, including Sugar Ray Leonard, and will be in the corner for the big fight. Why is he coming back, Angelo?
He's coming back for Sugar Ray Leonard, nobody else, because I think the whole thing is that he's a young man that's gone through life, and he would have had a monkey on his back if he didn't take this fight on, because he would have said, why in the heck did I do it? Because in our way of life, if you don't do what your will wants you to do, then you're a loser. So he ain't going to be no loser. He's going to be a winner as a human being and as a champion when he picks up that middleweight belt.
One fight in 5 years. How difficult has it been to get him training?
Very difficult. Impossible. Fighting the monster man. Fighting the guy, the best middleweight in the world. And I know that Simpson and Minter and those guys will be thanking Ray for the licking he's going to put on Marvin Hagler.
Ray's going to look pretty, Sugar Ray Leonard, while he's boxing. And Marvin's going to be the workman. Get, forward, pressing, and getting his job done, going to work.
Does he feel real bitterness towards Sugar Ray Leonard?
He feels bitterness to all of them. I mean, you know that by now, but he psychs himself up. He doesn't care for him too much. But after the fight, I'm sure he and Sugar Ray will get together and say good fight.
I've been Marvin Hagler's promoter for 8 years. There is no way I would ever predict against Marvin. There's no middleweight been born that could step in the ring and come out victorious against the man I think is the greatest middleweight of all time, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
So all the preliminaries are over, and as Sugar Ray put it, the dream has become a reality. It's Hagler versus Leonard at last, two of the greatest boxers the sport has ever known. And you can see it only on ITV at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. What a prospect.
I got H-U-R-T written in my mind, and that's hurt.
Now he tries to fight back, takes the right hand, takes the left hand, turns against the ropes, he's on rubber legs.
I'm not known to be a big puncher. I'm known to be a consistent puncher. And the first one doesn't get you, I'll get you with the next one.
2 minutes remaining. A right hand, and that hurts Hurts sends it really. Hurts is not down yet. A left hand, as Ray thought his man was going to go, and he didn't, and Hurts is still on his feet. The final countdown. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. The final countdown.
You better get your popcorn and your beers and find your seat real quick, because this fight don't necessarily have to go 12 rounds.